Hey guys, this is Todd. Welcome to ManUP Virtual Style Week number 2. And I don't know if you guys remember Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, the boxer, Iron Mike. He was big when I was in high school and college, and he came out black trunks, black shoes. He had his warm-up attire was just a towel with a hole cut out, and it was draped over his chest and his back, and man, just a walking mound of muscle. And he was just tough and just so intimidating. But I don't know if you remember the phrase, and I think he coined it. I think this was original to him. But he would say, everybody's got a plan. You guys remember this? Everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. And I'll tell you what, as a church, as a culture, as a society, to some degree, we had a plan, we got hit in the mouth, things have been altered. Things are a little bit different, things have changed. And what's really impressed me about our church is for us to be so nimble or flexible, the way that we've been able to adapt. And I don't want to say like that's us as a church organization. I think that's us as a church, as you, the individual, make up and comprise the church. So I want to say, guys, thanks for trying new things. Thanks for being flexible. And so last week was our very first edition of ManUP, I would say like virtual style. We met via conference calls or a Zoom call, and we had 7 groups go last week. And I would say, using baseball terms, I would say that 3 of those groups hit a stand-up double. 4 of those groups, I would say that they hit a dribbler to the mound. Just didn't go very well. Lots of hiccups, lots of speed bumps and obstacles. And so I'm just saying, guys, thanks for hanging in there. And hopefully this week will be a better experience for all of us. So I think what would help is if we can do a few things. I want us to clarify the win. So as a group, if you attend or you participate in ManUP, we can clarify the win. There's 2 things that we want to accomplish tonight. And we want to accomplish this every time we get together. Number 1, if we can somehow increase brotherhood, camaraderie, or friendship, I feel like that's a win. Typically, we would do that around tables, but tonight we're going to do it around computer screens. If there's a way that we can increase friendship, I feel like that's a win. Number 2 is if we can apply biblical principles to our lives. So my goal and my prayer for your group tonight is that you would, as an individual, you would find at least one biblical principle that you can apply to your life. And so if we can do those 2 things, I feel like the night is a success. So as you can tell, I'm in my garage. Week number 1, I was in my garage as well. That's because I thought it'd be like kind of cute to talk about James, how he's a blue collar guy, and if there's any room in the house that he's going to teach from, it would be from the garage. Well, this week I'm in the garage, quite honestly, because my kids are in the house. And it's quiet out here. So this is a new normal. That's why I'm in the garage. So what's interesting with James, we're in James chapter 5, verses 7 through 11. And James has the ability to say a whole lot in a few number of words. And so you'll see that there's a few themes that run through these 4 or 5 verses. Number 1, he talks about Jesus coming back again. Number 2, he talks about just real simply like, hey, you know what? Quit complaining. Stop complaining. Your life is a testimony. Don't complain. Number 3, he tells us, you know what? Stick it out. Suck it up. Persevere. Stay strong. And lastly, number 4, he says, don't forget, man, God is full of compassion. He's full of love, and he's full of mercy. So I'm going to release you to your discussion tables or your discussion groups, and I want you guys to use the SOAP Bible study method. The S stands for scripture. The O stands for observation. What do you see? What is the author trying to convey? The A stands for application. How can you apply these principles to your life today? And the P stands for prayer. So guys, thanks for trying something new. Table leaders, I know this isn't going to be perfect, but if we can improve each week, that's really all we ask for. So guys, hang in there. I appreciate you. And take care, guys. See ya.